in drop shipping, the margins are very less. Low margins are the biggest disadvantage in this highly competitive drop shipping niche, because the reason is it's too easy to get started, right? So everyone thinks to get started in this, and the overhead costs are very less. So the challenge is many merchants actually set up their own shops and they sell items at a very rock bottom price. They think like if they get 200 rupees margin also they'll sell it off. Okay, so the product price is actually high, but they think like if the growth of revenue is high, they will start. So they invest very less amount in this, because they invest less amount, so they think like let's do it as big as possible. So businesses can start and anyone can afford it. So people are there who just want to work for the sake of running it. So these merchants actually work with very less quality website and poor customer service because the pricing is less, isn't it? But the challenge is that doesn't mean that the customers will not go to them. And if you have a very nice looking website, if you have a high price, customers will definitely compare your price with them, and they are also doing good sales. They have I mean to say, it's a cutthroat competition that will actually quickly destroy the profit margin in this niche. Fortunately, what you can do is you can actually mitigate these problems by searching of a niche that is usually suited with your dropshipping interests. So I'll discuss all these things in the next videos. What I'm just trying to say here now is you have to be careful in the pricing. So there are a lot of inventory issues. If you stock all your own items, it's relatively simple to keep track of which items are in stock and which are out of stock. Okay, but when you are sourcing from multiple warehouses which are also actually fulfilling orders for other merchants like you, and at the same time they're actually dealing with offline brick and mortar businesses, so their inventory changes on a daily basis. While there are ways you can actually better sync your store's inventory to your supplier's inventory, these solutions don't always work seamlessly. The challenges are there. So suppliers don't always support the technology, isn't it? There are a lot of people who just think like, "Arey, kyun karna hai? Like, I'm happy in this." So I'm talking about a traditional Indian Marwadi mindset Gujarati guy sitting in a old location of the marketplace, and he thinks like, "Why the hell I have to do?" So you only manage it. So in that case, you'll be stuck. So if you're working with multiple suppliers, as most of dropshippers do, the product on your website will be sourced through a number of different dropshippers. Okay, so this complicates your shipping cost, and you have to actually understand where the customer is sitting and where the shipping is happening. So let's say that a customer actually places an order for 3 items, okay, all of which are available only from one separate supplier. One supplier is from Mumbai, one is in Kanyakumari, one is in Delhi, and now there are separate shipping charges for sending these items to the customer. But it's probably not wise to actually pass these charges along to the customer, as they will always think that you are actually you're charging them overly, so they will not come to your website again. So even if you don't want to actually pass these charges to the supplier or to the customer, automating these calculations can be difficult, isn't it? So now the challenge is who is going to take this amount. So this is one thing. Then supplier error. So a lot of times we blame that he is wrong, she is wrong, this guy has done wrong. But the thing is, you have to accept the responsibility for any kind of mistake which happens from your supplier also. The reason is the customer don't know your supplier was, customer knows only you. So even the best dropshipping suppliers make mistakes, it happens during the fulfillment of orders. So mistakes happens, and for which you have to take responsibility and actually have to say sorry to the customer. And there are a lot of mediocre and low quality suppliers which actually cause a lot of issues and a lot of frustrations actually. So you have to actually kick them out from your dropshipping business. The reason is because they will do this low quality packaging, some errors will happen, some damages will happen, some customers may not be happy with their work which they do. Then who will be responsible? Basically you are the one who will be responsible. So be sure that those errors should not haunt you in future. So have the right people to work with you.